Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'll be doing a full review of this brand new AskMy fat tire e-bike from the company called AskMy. I believe this is a brand new company. This is the E500 model. This literally just got dropped off by FedEx. This is what it looks like when it comes packaged to you. It seems like it's well packed. I do appreciate that from the company. This really shows you that you're most likely getting a quality electric bike or electric scooter, or whatever you have purchased. So it's packaged very well with plenty of styrofoam everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this outside the box and go ahead and assemble it, and then I'll get back to you guys soon. All right guys, so I had to cut down the box from the front just to show you guys how well this is packed. Honestly, this is packed way better than other e-bikes that I have reviewed in the past. I really appreciate that. Man, this looks like a nice bike, bro, no joke. 20x4 fat tires. The tires are CST BFT. Super nice. This thing looks like a motorcycle. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it. I already see the headlight right here, the set of keys right there. I'm already liking what I see here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this together, and it seems like I'm gonna have to put the front fender, the front headlight, the front wheel, and install the handlebars, and usually that's about it with these 20-inch fat tire bikes. Alright guys, so we went ahead and assembled the bike completely. All you really have to do, the bike does come about 90% pre-assembled. All you really have to do is install the front handlebar, which is easy. They give you all the tools that you need inside the box, like literally all the tools that you need. Then you also have to assemble the front massive LED halo style headlight, the front plastic fender, and the 20-inch wheel on the front. And then after that, you are all set. So this is what the bike looks like. It looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So let me introduce to you, this is the AskMy E500 electric bike. Honestly, it looks like a motorcycle. I'm really liking what I see. Let me give you like a 360-degree look. So this is what it looks like from the other side. On the front and the back, we have some CST BFT 20-inch by 4 inches wide fat tires. These are all-terrain tires. Actually, my other e-bikes do have the same exact tires, and they're actually pretty good on the road and off-road as well. They have a nice grip on the road, so they are very nice. And then as long as the wheels go, these have mag wheels on the front and the back. I prefer these mag wheels way over spokes. It just makes the bike look a lot better. Now on the front cockpit, we have, actually let's go ahead, let me show you this massive, let me turn on the headlight. It comes with a massive LED halo style headlight. Look at this bad boy. That is beautiful, and at night it's pretty bright. Not only that, but the bike also does come with a nice tail light, as you can see, and also comes with a brake. Now that's the tail light. Now remember, this isn't the daytime right now, guys. It's about 7 o'clock right now, give or take. And when you step on the brake, you have a nice brake light right in the center, right on the bottom. And believe it or not, this bike does come with turn signals. How do you like that? There goes the left, there goes the right. Very nice built and integrated turn signals. This was a nice surprise. And the bike is pretty comfortable. I've already put about 10 to 15 miles on it, give or take. And it's pretty comfortable, as this bike does come with a full suspension. As you can see, this is the suspension on the front, and it is not adjustable. It's not a big deal, but I did take it for a test ride on off-roading as well, and I handled it quite well. I was actually pretty impressed. And in the back, we have a shock absorber right back here. I don't think this is adjustable either. I might be wrong, but it does not look adjustable to me. But it gets the job done, to be honest, you know. And of course, this bike does come with a nice, comfortable saddle. It's pretty nice. I haven't had any issues. I've been on this bike for about 20 miles now, just testing it, going here and there throughout the city and whatnot on the sidewalks. And I like it. It's pretty comfortable. So on the cockpit, let me show you here. Please ignore my Insta360 camera and the mount, as these two pieces do not come with this e-bike. This is something I purchased on my own. So, as I was saying earlier, when you turn on the headlight, let me show you something. When you turn on the headlight, it gives you, actually, yeah, the headlight is on. It does not give you notification for the headlight, but when you turn on the bike, Like right now it's on pedal assist number 1. The bike does come with 3 pedal assist modes. If you press this green button right over here, it goes to pedal assist number 2, and then pedal assist number 3. All it has is pedal assist 1, 2, and 3. And this bike is pretty fast, as I'll be doing a max speed test at the end of the video, and I was actually quite shocked, to be honest. So not to jump into things, but it comes with a massive LED display. It shows you when the bike is ready. This is your current speed in miles per hour. This is your pedal assist mode, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, as I just showed you. It shows you how many miles you've already put on the bike. As you can see, I've put 47 miles. I had a few miles on it from the factory when it arrived. I'm sure just to test it, just to make sure everything's on the up and up, which is pretty good. And then you have a battery status. It looks like the bike got about 60 or 70, maybe 80%. The battery was almost fully charged when I left the house. So then we have you have your 7-gear Shimano system, and as I was doing my test rides, I have it on the first gear. As you can see right there, I have it on gear 1. Okay, and then so of course you can change the gears from here up and down however you like. The bike does come with halfway decent disc brakes on the front and the back as well, as you can see here. And it does come with some decent metal pedals as well. And this bike also comes with plastic fenders, as you can see, the one in the back and the one in the front, which was also easy to mount. And there's actually several videos of how to mount the front headlight, the fender, the front wheel, and the handlebars. It's actually quite easy. If you know how to wrench, this should be pretty much a piece of cake, to be honest, other than the videos on YouTube that others have showed you step by step how to put this bike together. But it's pretty easy. I wouldn't worry about it. So as I was saying, this bike is a 48-volt system, and as you can see, here's the brand printed right on the battery. It's called AskMy. The model number of this bike is the E500. And if you're interested, by the way, I will have the link in the description with any coupon codes that if you're interested, check out the description of my video, just in case you don't want to watch this whole entire full review of the AskMy E500 e-bike. And so this bike does come with a set of 2 keys. Here's the first set, which is for the battery, which is nice. By the way, this battery is removable, so you can charge your bike. You can charge, your battery on the bike or off the bike, inside the house, or your apartment, or your house, or in the garage, or whatever. And also, and it's a 48-volt system, and the bike battery capacity is 15 amp hours, which they claim the bike maximum range will get you about 28 to 30 miles, give or take, of course, depending on terrain and weather and the rider's weight as well. As you guys know, anything electric, the lighter you are, the longer the distance you're going to get out of a battery. And of course, the heavier you are, the less range you're going to get. That's just how it is with the any personal electric vehicle. So speaking of the battery, this is how so in order to turn on the bike, you must first turn on the battery in order to use it. And by the way, this is the charging port, and this is the on and off switch for the battery itself. So you must first turn on the battery in order to turn on the bike. And by the way, if you're wondering how these labels came about, these are labels that I put myself. So the O stands for off, and the white looks like a minus sign. That's in the on position. So I just labeled that myself just in case I forget. And then in order to turn on the bike, you need to put in the second set of keys. And I even labeled the keys, as you can see there, AskMy Bike. So in order to turn on the bike, you need to turn it in the on position to your right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, because I want to show you that you can also check the battery status right on the battery itself. So if you press the button right there, not sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, so as you can see, the battery is maybe down to like 50%. So I guess you press and hold the button and it shows you the current battery status. So that's a cool feature. I wish every company would do that, instead of plugging mounting the battery on the bike and turning the bike on just to see what the battery status is at. So yeah, I do like the fact that this bike does come with a derailleur guard. This is a nice feature that pretty much every bike company should pay attention to. This comes quite handy just to protect your derailleur and whatnot. And yeah, so far this bike is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed test on the throttle. As I told you guys, it comes with pedal assist 1, 2, and 3, and they claim that the top speed of this bike can reach up to 35 miles per hour. So this would be the fastest e-bike that I've tested on my channel, because my other walkie bike goes about 32 miles an hour and this one goes up to 35. But what's funny is this has a smaller battery and a smaller bike. So you know, it depends on your personal reference, but so far so good. I'm actually quite impressed with this e-bike here. It looks good, it feels good, it's quite nimble, and it's actually quite comfortable when it comes, because it has full suspension. You got suspension in the front and in the back, the rear shock absorber right beneath the seat right there. And that's also worth mentioning that it comes with a nice beefy kickstand, which is also height adjustable. I did not adjust it, but at least the feature is there as well. So let's go ahead and do a test ride and we'll see how this bad boy does. And by the way, just want to show you guys, we'll turn on the screen. When you turn on the turn signals, you actually have a turn signal indicator. There goes the right, and then there goes the left. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and test the pedal assist mode number 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the throttle. I'm gonna go ahead and start with pedaling, and let's see how fast that goes. So here we are, no throttle. Let's see. So 7, 12. So as you can see, pedal assist number 1 with pedaling the bike goes up to 17 miles per hour steady. Let's go ahead and switch to mode number 2, or pedal assist number 2. It's the same thing. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and pedal. Let's see how. Nice. So as you can see, pedal assist number 2 reaches 25 miles per hour steady, and of course the road ended too, so it's all good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and test pedal assist number 3. These shocks are nice and comfortable. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch to pedal assist number 3. Well, let's test out this bad boy. Now they claim this bike goes up to 35 miles per hour. Let's put that to the test. Hopefully I have enough road here. I think I do. So I did see the bike reach 29 or 30 miles per hour. Man, this thing has got some torque, no joke. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again, pedaling on pedal assist number 3. There is a little bit of ghost pedaling, but not a big deal. Not like other e-bikes that I've tested before. Impressive, guys. I know I seen 33 or 34 on the screen. Yeah, I do believe this bike will reach 35 miles an hour with no problem. And honestly, I barely pedaled. So that was, wow, that was fast, and that was pretty exhilarating. Alright guys, so on the front we have a massive halo style LED light, very beautiful, and I believe this is also adjustable as well. And on the rear we have a nice bright tail light with a brake light, as you can see right in the center when I'm tapping the brakes. And you also have a built-in turn signals, yes, at this price point, which is hard to believe. Check out those beautiful turn signals. That's the right, and here goes the left. How do you like that? Very nice, well done from this company, kudos. And you also get the turn signal indicators as well right on the screen. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Right now the turn signal indicator on my huge LCD on the front is pointing left, and the same thing for the right. Very nice. Alright guys, so I have reached the end of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed my full detailed review for the brand new AskMy Fat Tire e-bike. This is the model number E500. If you are interested, I will have the link in the description with any coupon code from the company for you right down below. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please drop me a line right down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, if you enjoy this type of content, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you are new around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, it does not cost you anything. It just helps me out as a small content creator on YouTube. And so if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.